Hello, I think this is probably going to be the final part of DIRK versus the alien scum. And they have kind of turned out to be complete scum as well. Always sort of giving the backword, being deceitful. Because one minute they're at peace and the next minute they're at war. And when you've got forces to tackle them, they're no, can we have peace now? Anyway, the game wouldn't let me do what I really wanted, which was just to keep annihilating them. And it let the AI have peace, which has given them a chance really to build themselves up, and then two factions unite, this one and this one, and then this one's technologically superior as well by quite a lot, which I don't understand, and basically start giving me a good kicking. So they're all over me now. So I've decided basically I've had enough of this game, not just this playthrough, the game completely, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and get any kind of victory, which is which in this case is going to be, let's have a look, a domination victory. I've got 96% of the planets, and what I've started doing is I'm just colonising anything now. If you look at my expansion planet, I've got these 4 planets already that I'm going to colonise, and I'm just doing it because they're the cheapest ones basically, and that's how I'm gonna do it. Everything about the game to me is restrictive, but this ain't review. I did a review and said it were a good game, and it is a good game, but it's just got too restrictive for my liking. Ooh, excuse me. There's lots of what I count restrictive sort of game mechanics in it. One of them's this limit that you have on the amount of systems that you can use, which is the ones up at top here. So I can have 5 systems under my direct control. Rest of them have to be put out to sectors. So the majority of almost everything you can see here, there's 156 of them so far. Only this handful here is in my control, and the only reason I've got such a long list here is because some of these are all in the same system. That's why this list's longer. Sometimes you can just have 5 here. But you can see why they've done it. Look at the, because there's no drop down menus and things like that, it'd just be a nightmare. Even with the drop down menu, it would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? 150, going up to 200 planets to look through all the time and manage. I suppose it would be a bit of a nightmare, but there's probably other ways of doing it. I just don't like the way they've chosen. See, there's my sectors here. That's got 77 planets in it, 12 and 59. And this here with the factions, never had out to do with them. And I've got a lot of hours in this game now, and I still don't know what they do. And not only do I not know what they do, I'm not actually interested. And neither am I interested in this society with the policies and the edicts and the traditions. Just not interested. Look how far I am in the game, and let me just see if I can unlock just discoveries, say, right? And look at the cost of it, 191,000 just to unlock that, and that's at this stage of the game. And it's 191,000 to unlock anything as well. It's not just that, it's just your next tradition is going to cost you that. It's just, I don't know why this is in the game. I just don't get it. Anyway, that's the morning over. I'll start time going, because like I said, I'm going for a domination victory now. If I can do it, because the computer's after me now. and it's basically destroyed my fleets. so I don't have much to defend myself. So basically, I'm heartily sick of this game, basically.
Hostile fleet detected.
And I'm only doing this to try and just get a win out of it, really. So I'm just going to go back to my colonising screen and just systematically colonise everything I can as fast as I can, regardless of cost.
Station under attack.
See, that's all I'm going to hear now, isn't it? System under attack, station under attack, this blah 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 blah. That's just going to be it now for the rest of the game. Not much of that flight left. That had I think it was like 47,000 or something last time it sort of went into combat, and now it's not. The game's been interesting, but I don't feel like I've fully learned it, even, you know, with all the traditions and things like that that I know nothing about, and the factions that I know nothing about. It's just very complicated, and there's something about it I don't like, which is the lack of control, and the battles are disappointing. You have no real control over them. It's just a numbers game, really, with a few graphics thrown in. I suppose I should have a go at building some ships. Let's see what goes on. It's upgrading that flight.
Hostile fleet detected.
Cruisers seem to work well, and the game seemed to like building stuff with. It wanted to build stuff with plasma weapons.
Hostile fleet detected.
Ah, that's wrong ones. Build them.
Research complete.
No spaceport there. Let's see what's going on with this. So we've got a lot of colonies on the way now, so should start seeing a few things moving about.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yes, of course there's a hostile fleet detected. Because we gave them a chance, didn't we? And the other thing I don't understand is
fleet detected.
the bigger my empire got, the slower my tech. The slower my research went, somehow. To me, that's just stupid and counterintuitive.
Colonization in progress.
Some of these technologies that I've just started here, that's like a very early tech, that atmospheric filtering, that would have taken me at the beginning of the game when I've got hardly any tech, probably only I don't know, maybe 20 months or something like that. I can't remember, but not that long. And now at this stage, it's costing me all that, 40 months, and I'm sure it's just went up.
Hostile fleet detected.
Anyway, I'm fed up of it. 97% now. The game knows how much fleet you've got, and that makes a difference to how it treats you as well. Because when I got up to so much fleet, all of a sudden, it wanted to have peace. Now, I've just seen that there. They're the smaller fleet, and now they're going up there, aren't they?
Evading hostile fleet.
Send my glorious boys after him. Oh, I don't have an admiral. Eager engineer trickster. I haven't got it on full speed, have I? That's why it's dragging its heels a little bit.
Enemy troops landing. Construction complete. Planet lost to invasion.
Yeah.
Situation log.
Yeah, that was down there. Just going to see what happens here, because I think it's fairly relevant now what I do combat wise. Come on, get on with it. I know I sent it there, haven't I? That's why. Right. You should be doing something now, shouldn't you? on, get stuck into them. Yeah. That's the end of them then, isn't it? Right, where else? They were down here, weren't they? I think I'll merge these. Merge that fleet.
Situation log updated.
Situation log. Trade deal. Ruler elected. All this stuff goes in the background. I'm not even slightly interested in it. Yeah, it pops that up, but when you get attacked, you'd think it'd just sort of go. You'd have an option to, do you want to go straight to that system? And it don't. There's loads of other pop-ups that come up constantly when you, especially when you're surveying systems. It never stops. If you've got three or four scout ships going, the game just nags you to death, and it gets totally annoying. No, I didn't drink my tea. My space tea. I wonder how far we've got to get us victory. I bet the war's not going so well. You can look at your war here. Yeah, definitely losing it.
Hostile fleet detected.
Game's running a lot slower as well. It's running at half the speed now when you've got it on full, that is. Yeah, some big fleets down here. Sending transports in now as well.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, 56,000.
Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected.
First Void Skulkers.
Military station lost.
Yeah. So it's going to systematically go around and just do what I was doing to them, except they won't stop till they've got what they want, where the game stopped me. I hate like games that sort of cheat you.
Colonization in progress.
I started playing that Division 2. What a backward step that was. What a terrible game. Got dead enemies. This is the bullet sponge enemies. I've seen people doing reviews of it, people that are normally reliable, and you don't expect them to be shills, doing reviews and it saying how good it was. I'm not mentioning any names. And how awesome he thought it was, especially once you got 25 hours into it. Well, I got 35 hours into it, and the game cheats basically, and it's crap. Everything's a bullet sponge except you, and you have this armor all the time, and it's forever wearing your armor and your ammunition down until you can't complete your mission. And that's its idea of AI: bullet sponges and cheating AI. And that's what constitutes a good game these days.
Colony established.
In contrast, I just bought Borderlands 2. It's called the Handsome Collection.
Construction complete.
And me and my mate, he's never played it before, even though the game is 12 years old. Oh, not 12 years old, 9 years old. And we had great fun playing it last night. The night just went. We normally would play Tanks or Division or something like that. So every game this year's been totally disappointing for me. This has been alright,
Enemy
but
troops landing.
Red Dead Redemption, rubbish. Battlefield 5, absolute rubbish.
Planet lost to invasion.
Division 2, what can you say about that? Just awful. Absolutely awful. The games have really gone downhill. This is quite refreshing that they've actually tried a game like this. It's just turned out I don't like it, I think. I want what we're expecting out of this kind of a exploration game. You know, conquering. But, you know, I've played it a lot. So I've had my money's worth out of it, and I've enjoyed it. It's just getting on my nerves now, so because I just don't like it, the way it's going. And in the losing, I'm used to losing.
Mining station lost.
Some of the stuff's just counterintuitive. You would think it would work one way, but it don't. And can't do it with that one for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm trying to select it, but it won't let me. Let's see. No, I didn't look at the situation log. 98%. I need 3 more colonised planets, and that should be a victory.
Colonization in progress.
Sorry about all the coughing.
Construction complete.
Don't know where that's come from.
Colonization in progress.
AI does a good job though. When you leave him in charge of all his stuff, which you have no choice at, on his sectors, they do pretty well. And you can gain access to their stuff. You can, I can just go and drain some of this off. Let's have a look. How do you do it? Yeah. I'm not going to do it because I don't have enough storage capacity, but you can do it. So you can run your resources down to near zero and then go get it from from your other sectors.
Enemy troops landing. Planet lost to invasion.
Yeah, they're just gonna run riot down there, aren't they, until they've finished doing what they want. So let's merge these. I'll send First Fleet to do... Let's well do something with them. Game's probably not going to last that much longer anyway. Go back and get some more of these going. I don't know if some of these planets I'm sending these to are in systems now that have been taken over, because it's just that convoluted and complicated. I can't bother looking, so I'm just going to send them.
Hostile fleet detected.
Tomb World, which I can't even get to. Because it had that little red cross there. It means that you've got to get through like enemy territory or whatever to get to it. I couldn't even click on that other one for some reason. Can't click on that one. Can't click on that one. Can't click on that one. Right, well, let me do that one though. Remember Vingium? Oh, because it's cut off from us, isn't it? Is it over here? Yeah. Yeah, we can't get to it anymore. So they're just sitting there doing no. I want you to be killing things, idiots. Go kill that stuff. You know, got you set on super aggressive, so what are you buggering about it? Go kill stuff. Sort of commander are you? We're at war with them.
Hostile station engaged. Colonization in progress.
Ah, I've won. There you go. United Nations of Earth is won by owning 40% of all habitable planets. Yes. So now what? Ah, got a rare achievement. Win the game through any victory condition. I didn't see how many points it was. I think it was 40 gamer points. Can you see what's going on here? Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at me getting massacred here, because there's that many of them. Two big fleets. It's starting to go down now, look at that. So if I've won, what's going on? If I've won the game, shouldn't it just end? And there goes the fleet. Yes. So let's have a look at the situation. I mean, it says I've won, and that should be it. Victory. Yeah. I doubt I'll play this anymore now. I've had enough of it. It's been interesting, and I've had a bit of fun. But if you've watched any of them, or you've watched this one, thanks very much.